is
to set the world on fucking fire.
No, really though. The answer starts with yourself though.
Or anything, but isn't there a saying that you live by the street, you die by the street?
You mean like you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Right. So if I guess people always have to mourn for you, but why do social media say, "Oh, why this happened to you"?
We know why happened.
We know why it happened.
We know what happened.
We know why it happened to you, bro. If Chief Keef had died back then, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
What kind of know? Why?
Well,
How many
listen.
people around Chief Keef died, bro? Didn't Santana,
His cousin.
Yeah, what?
Fredo Santana.
Fredo.
R.I.P. Fredo.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just for most. You have some people that lucky that kept into this thing. Lil Wayne, for a perfect example. Lil Wayne was all blood, bro. All up to now.
I think that
He's a businessman.
The game.
Listen, I think that it's like this. I think that gangs themselves, especially when they first were invented,
It was not for this.
no, they weren't for this, bro. They were supposed to be
I watched a
protecting.
documentary and that said, yeah,
they were supposed to
be
protect people
yeah.
from the police. You know what I mean? They were supposed to be protecting the neighborhood. I think that my issue when it comes to situations like Von's death, it's it's gonna be mad people, especially. And look, I can't tell you how you should feel. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like I'm telling you how you should definitely feel about a situation.
Oh man, go tell them how they should feel, man. Do it. Do it.
But I feel like damn well there's gonna be mad people in the street. It's gonna be like, oh my god, why they doing him like that? Or blah 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 blah. Bro, I've been keeping up with a little bit of this shit, bro. I saw Von celebrate when FBG Doug got killed, in the middle of motherfucking Chicago at a motherfucking mall. And look, I ain't got no gang affiliations. But I'm just saying, when we gonna stop, glorifying this shit is what I'm saying. Cause what we do. We glorify when dudes say, I'm gonna pull up on a dude that looks just like me, and I'm gonna take his life from him. He got a family and all that stuff. I think that, I don't know, as if there's ever been a time for us to stop with all of that and maybe actually start really pulling things together.
It was 25 years ago.
Bro, it was, but there's no time there's no time like the present, bro. It's time to stop, bro. How many people gonna just be dead before motherfucking 30 at the hands of some other dude? At the hands of just motherfucking gunfire. You live in the same neighborhood as this dude. He live around the corner from you. He know your mom, you know his mom, and it's yeah, bro. I just feel like it's corny when I see dudes who especially the ones especially I'm real with you. The media personalities, especially who get involved in that shit and wind up hyping shit up. Yeah. Even worse, it's bro, there's people who live in that neighborhood. Some little girl is gonna get shot, and hit by a motherfucking straight bullet over this bullshit that you motherfucking don't promote that shit. You know what I mean?
Put up a bunch of articles that show that shit already happens.
But social media when this thing happened, I remember I wasn't keeping up with this because I listened to
I didn't know that. I didn't know
Frank Ocean's. Now I mean, real niggas, I'm just fucking with y'all. But when I saw this. When I saw this, social media was hating on, bro. They were like, "Oh shit, you know what's about to go down now? Von people ain't gonna take it like that.
Corny,
it's gonna be another." I'm
That's fucking corny. If you're doing that, bro, you're a fucking cornball.
Yeah, you
stop
can't.
it. You're some weird little kid in the middle of motherfucking Mississippi. You don't live in that same neighborhood. You don't got nothing to do with with the people who actually live out there. Stop it. That shit is fucking corny.
It is corny, bro, because it doesn't make sense. It's just gonna be a surveyor belt. You get what I'm saying? That
what? A conveyor belt.
A conveyor belt.
It's gonna be a surveyor belt. It's gonna be a belt around the earth surveying everything.
Right? But anyway, that's how you thought of it. I thought of it you just kind of just sit there and watch it. Right?
But my point was, it's just gonna continue until somebody jam a fucking jackhammer into it, bro, and stop it. It's never gonna stop until somebody be like, all right, guys, this is what we're gonna do.
Your analogy game is on point.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
What I'm saying is the only way. It's I get exactly what you mean, but that's not a really easy jackhammer to make.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because specifically when it comes to
you need no more people like Nipsey. Nipsey was trying to do that.
Nipsey was trying to do that shit. But you see what happened to Nip. Same exact shit. R.I.P. Nip, bro. But same exact shit. And I just feel like I don't know, man. Like, bro, we done been on Earth long enough. We done seen and we done lost motherfucking cousins, motherfucking brothers and shit like this to something that dead ass don't happen like that in nobody else's neighborhoods, bro. And it's annoying to me because it's like, yo, here we are in 2020 and I'm still, bro, shit that was happening when I was like motherfucking 5. This shit's still going on, bro.
We need to start to create a black plutopia.
Well,
your analogy game is good, but your fucking vocab is terrible, bro. Like,
you like combine their words.
Like, your vocab is awful. But go ahead.
But yeah, go ahead, jump in.
But I'm just saying, bro, we just need to clean the community up. That's all. We just need to. I don't want to shed too much light on this because I think this is promotion as well.
Nah, I don't think that.
You don't think so? I think, just talking.
Well, talking about anything is gonna promote it because there's like the reason why nothing can ever really go away is because you can't control everybody. There'll be one side that can listen to you. There's another side that's gonna be like, fuck these guys, I'm having fun.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think that this is promotion in that way because promotion via just talking about a subject is not promoting said subject.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like
there's that saying that all publicity is good publicity.
Right. I know what you mean.
It's the same context.
I know what you mean.
Like you can never clean everything up because the world is gray. It's not like black or white.
Right. Exactly.
So you can say, everyone can say, I don't want this to happen, but it takes everyone to find a way to actually stop it, and some people just don't want to stop certain things.
A lot of the people who are entertained by this don't want to stop it.
Yeah.
And it kind of still, it doesn't matter that you're entertained by it. Not really, like in the grand scheme of things. Like I said, like somebody's kid is gonna get shot, like today. Probably is right now.
A lot of them probably have.
Like in an area that they were like born in, bro. When DJ Academics started with the war in Chirac, and I was talking about this morning, like how, don't get me wrong, like I get that he was reporting on what was happening out there with all of the different dudes in Chicago that were killing each other, and he was just reporting it. But at the same time though, bro, it's like, all right, like what are you actually doing to like help prevent it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people like to hide behind the guise of that. Like, oh no, don't, you can't like say anything to me. I'm just a reporter. I'm just up here just like, don't shoot the messenger. All right, bro, well, wait a minute. How many times you gonna talk about like the message before you actually like try to do something about it? You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that shit is, it's opportunist. This is very opportunistic.
No, there's a lot of money to be made in discourse, and that's where it comes from. It's like let's put on actual giant news medias from both sides of the fence. They find ways to make the other one look bad by hyping up something that's really like minuscule, and making it look like a big thing.
Agreed.
They could do the same thing, but flip it around and actually try to get the entire because the media controls society in general. Not the internet media, but the big media.
Right.
If they can find a way to make certain things seem bad when they really are bad, which I know they can, they could probably get most of society to follow suit and be like, yeah, we should probably stop this and find a way to do it.
Right.
They don't want that to happen because discourse, honestly, gives you more money. That's why the world is gray the way that it is. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's like, I mean, bruh, if you want to, the only way to really stop anything in society in general is to gain enough power to have that influence. Well, the thing is, people with influence lately because of the internet are really immature. So
but everything happens yin and yang, bro. Because I'm sure if the media was supposed to be doing what the media was, there would be more chaos than what it is right now. So I think no matter what the media, I personally think so. When you think about it, say the media was showing. This is what Crip really doing. This is what the Blood really doing. This is what really happened. This is what you're really supposed to be thinking about, right? And then you have people really thinking about
Oh,
it.
Bay News 9 does do that. They're the only ones that actually do talk about media.
Bay News.
Bay News 9 is the only news channel that is not politically affiliated, I feel like, at least. Because they like, even during the Trump versus Biden, they did not take a side. They just pretty much
just reported.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying I don't think actually, I think the inverse of that actually is what happens. I think that the more that you talk about a situation and you feel like you have to create a narrative, you feel like you have to spin the story, well then you can't be surprised when people react to the way that you put the story. But if you just put out raw, uncut information, then people are supposed to develop their own thoughts on this from that. So it's the difference between this, okay? It's the difference between me going, okay, so Javed went to the store and he stopped a robbery today. And that's great. Versus Javed went to the store and he just stopped a robbery.
No. We put it this way, dude. Let's say you went to a store and you shot a guy who was robbing somebody. They could be like, Javed went to the store and shot someone attacking the clerk.
Right.
Or they could be like, black man walks in the store, shoots a guy, and walks out.
Exactly. That's a way better example. But exactly that. It's the difference between those two things. One of them puts you in a way more positive light. The other puts you in a light that probably most people would probably be calling for like your arrest, right?
It's like how Fox and CNN, they were like, white man shot black guy versus telling the entire story.
Right.
The thing is, like, the media really does control society.
It does.
Because people are influenced by what they see on TV. And they get scared very easily. Everyone gets scared very easily.
That's why we should go live in Wyoming, bro, on a ranch. Keep telling you all this.
Hey, that's on America, bro. So do that.
It is, especially after this shit. But like, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. I feel like the answer for all of it is
To set the world on fucking fire.
no, really though. The answer starts with yourself though.
Yo.